Welcome back. Well, you can see what happens if you say glue a magnet in here and put it there because you're testing something and you forget to put the model away. You come back. Yeah, I got a little super glue discoloration there, but paint, it'll be fine. But yeah, these still work pretty good. I was looking at this stage because if we go any farther, we won't be able to reach these areas in here very well. And this is like one of the last steps, actually, is the heavy bolters. And there's where they go, right there. That's one of the heavy bolter housings. Or hurricane bolters, I'm sorry. When I say heavy bolter, hurricane bolter housings. And that's how it goes in there. This little pins right here on the bottom slide right into this area and it locks down, and then these fit just fine like that. The issue is, do I put a magnet under there? Well, without paint I mean I literally have to pry it off without paint. When it does have paint, it'll be tighter, but also there will be some wear on there. That's unfortunate. So the only way to prevent that would be to knock off these nubbins, and then go magnets. But I don't think I'm going to go magnets here. I don't think it's necessary, and I don't want them to interfere because they would be close to the one that's already in here. You can see that. Anyway, let me get it. There we go. Camera. I'm looking at the camera to do this. Okay, these areas, right? Let's use my other hand. I'm going to block the camera. There we go. Get the camera angle right. There we go. These areas right here, these ribbed areas, is where the magnet would go. And it's kind of close to the magnet that we already have in there. I'm totally bad at this. But that area there. And then the magnet there. So it might cause interference when you try to put this on. You might want to pull it, say, over like that. And I don't want that. And this holds on. Like here, the little salt cannons. Let me get one. They go on the front. They do pretty good, right? But I mean, they'll sling off if I give it a good whack, right? And I mean, this one I don't think, because that's a much bigger magnet, but I can't fit too large of a magnet in there of what I have, so I would be using, at least one side would be the smaller magnet, so this is going to be just as secure. So I'm going to set that off to the side with this thing. That's a later stage fix, the front of that. Was it the Halo launcher? I'm going to keep moving on with the build. I don't think I cleaned this door. I thought I cleaned everything before start, but once again, got ahead of myself and didn't. So yeah, we got the these little, I don't know what you call them, these little connection points for the launcher. Put those on. Does this go like that? That does not work like that. This goes here like this. Okay. Yeah, these will go on, and these glue, and then assemble these little bad boys right here, and that'll hook on there, and you can take this off. Unfortunately, they don't give you a cover that you can just go ahead and like slip on there and cover that up if you don't want this option on the ship. So yeah, it is what it is. But paint it dark and not do a whole lot of, I don't know, highlighting of anything there. I think it'll be just fine. Or just leave it on. Tell your opponent you don't have it, and that might work too. So I'm going to put that one in. Flop it over here. Start the other one. This is the last steps of step, what is that? Step 1B, actually. So really only the second step. There's some sub-steps in 1A and stuff, but basically, I haven't gotten far, but I have gotten far in a way because got a lot of the magnet stuff done. A lot of magnets that would work. Kind of wish this would be able to be done in a landed pose. These feet, because I would seriously love to do this on kind of a the door slightly open, or maybe one closed, one opening, and this back door slightly open, and just paint it really dark in there since there is no interior, unfortunately, and have that like it's coming in, landing gear down, it's getting ready to disembark. That would be cool. So here's the magnetized base so far. I think this is the right direction. No, the other way. This, so this goes. No, that goes way in. That goes way over. There it goes. Okay, yeah. There it is. So yeah, so it fits on there now. Getting the build, getting the rest of it. This will be cool when it's done. I think I'm going to have to see about the cockpit glass, which one I'm going to use, or if I'm going to magnetize that. I'm still not 100% sold, because I'll have this, and these parts will be separate because they won't be glued. I'll have all these weapon parts, and these technically will be able to come off. So many moving parts. Might not be the best idea, but then again, have its own little container, everything, keep everything together might end up working out for me. So I did have these separated. Looks like they kind of got unseparated. Let's see if it still works out for me. And that goes like that, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's how that goes. And then I'm supposed to glue this in here. This is cluster launcher. Okay. I don't think there's any other option for this one. I'm going to just do a quick check. Yeah, and then it goes onto the wings, and that's another magnetization part that we're definitely going to want to do. So yeah, okay, so this is this. We'll just get this glued up then, and that will be fun. Moving on, and then we'll have to do the back door. I got to make sure I put the door on right. I have two rhinos. One, well, yeah, from in my Crimson Axis. One of the rhinos is the rear door is backwards. It's like inside out, wrong way. I just was not paying attention to the directions, and it just was, it looks cool this way, and glued it up. Didn't realize it till later. Is that how that goes on there? That's certainly how that goes on there. Yep. Okay, so there's one done. One done. Looks okay. This goes, I guess, does this go on this side? Okay, like that, and then I can twist it up. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's cool. I'm going to take that off though in case some glue leaks. Which, did it just really seriously, some glue leaked? I'll just pry it all up in pieces if I got to. Kidding me with that? Alright, I'm going to get this off and be right back. Disaster averted. Like I said, it wasn't actually any glue on that. It was, I don't know if you can see it. See the leak through? Let me see. What is this? Right in this area. It leaked out, pushed out. Did the same on this side too. Super glue leaked up there, so that would have been stuck for good, and I would have been like, yay! Another temporary thing that I glued permanently in place. Happens from time to time. Well, not that often, but when it does happen, it's kind of sad. But fortunately, none of that was entirely set up yet, so I was able to just apply some persuasion, gentle persuasion, get it apart. Okay, so these two Blackstar cluster launchers are done then. Let them sit for now. Hopefully they don't try to glue themselves to the mat. Doesn't look like they will. Next, what is next? The door. It says 1s and 2s. So I guess you want me to put the biggest hatch on first, like this. Is it upside? It's upside down. Okay. Okay, like this I think is what they want me to do. I'm going to set this in there. And then this one, okay, I'm going to have to nip on those ends. See right here, there's some little bit of stuff there that didn't get off. Let's put the injection points on. Usually GW is pretty good about injection points, but these, they're kind of annoying, I think. They're a good place, actually, because this will be hidden when you put it up in here. But it's annoying. You have to trim that smooth so there's no gap over here. Oh, that fits good. Yeah. Cool, that's how that'll go. Be nice. You really couldn't do that kind of... Would you do that open? Let's see. If you were going to do it, if there was something to be in there. Or you like wanted to set a guy, like... Because it's too big for that, isn't it? The guys are too big. Having a guy jump out, right? He'd have to duck really low to get through there. Guess you would have to glue this on like that. So that's, oh, it looks like first thing first. Just looked over and I saw a no glue symbol, but that's for the Blackstar cluster launchers. I was like, wait a minute, I don't glue this? No, you glue this. You glue this, mister. Alright, we need a little glue here, not much. Need to get me a precision point again. I had one, but just ran out and didn't replenish it. So there's that. Ah, you're being mean to me. Just fingers not wanting to work. Oh, a little bit of push out. Okay, that's cool. I'll dry clear. Nice. Looking good so far. So let's set this off to the side a second. See what this says. Wing section, right? Oh my, almighty, mighty, 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 mighty. Is this like, what is this? Both wings, okay. And then what goes in them and all that. Alright, so what I'm going to do, gather these parts, clean them up, and they're you know, try to make sure that they're clean, and I'm not having to do that again on camera, but my track record on that's pretty bad. And then we'll be able to do this step next, and I'll work on this magnetization ideas. I'm going to have to get these wing parts off and see how this fits in there. I'm thinking maybe cutting off a sprue up this front area and gluing it so that I can drill through it, put a magnet in it, and then put a magnet on the back of these missile plates. That's what I'm thinking will work best. But we will find out in a second, so I will be right back. Get the parts, this half of the parts cleaned up. Not this stuff. Oh, I got so involved in this right here. Alright, so this fits down in here rather tightly. It's cool. And then this is basically a permanent glue back here. Don't need to worry about this. This is the vent or something for the missile stuff. Weird. And then the front part is what I'm worried about. So what I've decided to do here, there's only two that I got to do. I've got two of the thinner magnets right there, the smaller, thinner ones. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and set it in there. Then I've got a piece of sprue that I cut off that fits nicely down in here. I think I got it backwards. Like this. Fits down in there. And then what I'm going to do is stick these two magnets right down here in between, in the middle, if they'll cooperate. Oh, I about grabbed it. Yeah, that hobby knife's not going to do me any good. I need them to be in the middle, though. They're not cooperating with me. They keep... I get them in the middle. There, like that. And then I'll glue this bar in place. Then once that's setting up, I can pull this off, glue one magnet there, and put a little glue on the other side, and then I'll be able to pull it apart in just a short while. So looks like first we just need to glue this thing in place. So best way to do this is get the glue on this and then go through this procedure that I'm showing you all over again. Because the gap is what it is. It can't be, there's a little thing in here. I'll show you on the other one once I get this set where it needs to be. Well, as sideways as can be, isn't it? I could get that down. Okay, that's going to need to go back once we put these in. Put that in. And this needs to be in and back all the way. There we go. And move that over there. Set both sides. Okay, and that'll be perfect. Just going to set that down for a second. So there is a ridge right here, and that's what the magnet's sitting on. And so the front piece has to go right up against that, the missile or such, not go up against there nice and tight. But if you put the bar all the way up nice and tight with this, it's too close for the two magnets, at least the two I have. So if you can get thinner ones, then you may be better off, but I couldn't. That's as thin as I got. And those are the new ones, and they're pretty thin. I haven't had any much thinner than that. I think they do kind of make them thinner, but I would probably have issues even attempting to use those. Getting them apart would be a very, very laborious task, I'm sure. Just that. So I'm just cleaning up these exhaust pieces and stuff. This is going to be a lot of stuff that kind of has to go together at the same time in a second, because this has got to be in there, and then yeah. So I guess we can put this together while we wait. You know, they think they would have these ports where the one that you didn't have to shave down was pointed up. Oh well. Best place for the glue is here, I guess. Put some on each of these before I move on to installing them. There we go. Hopefully we won't do something where we end up making these immobile. They're supposed to be able to be moved in there, tilted like this, so you can direct the jets. So hopefully I don't cause any errors with that. This is my tradition. Alright, got that going. Got this one wing about ready. Guess I can let this fall out, and I can glue permanently this right here in the back. That's not going to affect anything. This one gonna go in there pretty simple, easy on that one. Let's make sure it's straight. Alright, now this one. This is going to be a chore. I think I'm gonna set that like that. And then I'm gonna put the glue right here in the middle and plop the magnet down. We can fix the polarity of the other one when we get to that part. Just want this one to be in the middle, embedded in the glue, the right spot. Looks like right. Looks like it'll be okay. And then this one, let me get the other magnet, this will sit right there. So be pretty easy. I'll put the glue right here, put the magnet on there. Don't put enough glue so it leaks out too bad though. Also glue the two magnets together, and then I've defeated the purpose of what I was trying to do, right? That one's sitting nice. A little piece of sprue. Set up pretty good. Alright, so what I need to do here is this one. Line up, you're off. There we go. Okay, maybe put some glue on the magnet. Just enough, not too much. Should be good. Should work right there. I gotta sneeze. Oh, so I took a day off from doing this. Now I'm back at it, but I ended up watching all of season 3 of Star Trek Enterprise. I like season 1 and 2. Season 3 almost felt to me like me playing a Mass Effect or a video game or something. Like I go do something and I mess up, and so I hit the reset button. There's like so many episodes or so many instances of like the different time travel factions coming in and adjusting things that went wrong. I'm just kind of like, you're overplaying it. It was an interesting little side thing, but you're overplaying it. And then like the whole half of the season, Enterprise is basically a flying Swiss cheese disc. Like, man, that thing really held up against all that stuff that was going on. Oh, how hard is that to get out, though? Let me see if I can pry it out. Hopefully it's not glue that's holding it. I think it's glue. Magnets can't be that bad. There it goes. That's pretty tight. Wow, is that how tight that's going to be? Ooh. So now I have to figure out, okay, what's an alternate way to get this out? If I can't get my fingers in there to get it out, that is not enough magnet strength. Might have to carry some of these around to do it. Oh, it doesn't want to. Oh man. That's... Wow, how am I going to get that out when it's like down? I'm going to have to take this and like pry it out, aren't I? To reach in there and scoop it out. Because that's some strong power. Yeah, well, what about the magnets that I just used? Well, I don't use those. It's like, no? That did not work. Oh, let's give them a super boost. Use this big chain of magnets. It doesn't want to do it. That's interesting. That's definitely going to have to be something I have to solve there. Because when it goes in, let me show you. This is a, get it in there. It's pretty tight. Get that in there the way it's supposed to be. I have to trim that a little bit. But yeah, see, it's pretty tight. And there's no way to really get in there. I mean, I'd have to really like pry that out somehow. That would be hard. That would scratch paint off. That's not easy. I have to come up with a plan for that. Because these are easy. Like, this one should be easy. Look at those big old missiles there. That's going to be like, just grab one of those and I'll pop that out. A smaller one though. That is going to take some effort. It just wants to slap in there. Oh, it just grabbed it. It took it away. Put it in there. Those are really powerful and what if I had these little tweezers like this? Sorry. Got my little couple of tweezers. See if I just grab one of those. No, that's not going to work. Not those, at least. I guess maybe like that. That's the only way I'm going to do it with a... Might have to create something for that. Because that seems to be about the only way I've been able to do it, is just grab that last missile and plop it out like that. Wonder. I wonder. Here's where I wonder things. What if I've already magnetized that, and I will leave it. I'll probably magnetize the other one, because being able to eventually get it out might be a good idea. But what if I need more, get them right here. If I can just get one. Which way is it supposed to go? Okay, that way. You stick to this and come off? Okay, that's good. So, what if, conjecturing, I'm going to lose it. put it down like that. Put some glue on here. How would this work if, just grab that up, get it centered, center you up there, you're not quite centered, get it centered, see real quick, I could do that, see, just slap that in there, looks pretty decent too, it's not really protruding or anything, and that would glue to that one. I would magnetize on there. The one I went in, one of the big ones, I could use the small ones. I could actually even glue that piece in, but you know what? Having the magnet to magnet to magnet really makes that strong enough to be a cool thing. And it does mean that that can come out if I need it to at some point. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. So let's see if we can get this done. So we don't want any glue here because this is going to be sitting there and we want to be able to adjust it. What is it being rough for? Let me see. Is there something that's hitting? Maybe this stuff. Maybe I need to clean this up a little bit more. Smooth that down some. I don't want it to be rough and not working right. Turn it over, see if it's better. So that right there. I wonder if that's supposed to be like that though, so that it actually catches it and keeps it. Might be, so I'm not gonna shave that little, see it right there, that little thing, because this is kind of tapping on it. It might be something that you can shave. I don't really say anything about it, but it does kind of, if you hit it, it kind of holds it right there in that position. Gonna come over it and push back, so that'll work. And I'm gonna go over this edge. It looks like it was holding a little bit when I was trying to assemble it. Grabbing a bit. Then we will try to put this together, because I think we got some stuff hanging out. Look at that. Kind of works. And this will come out. And this will go in. It's really the perfect distance too, so hopefully we can duplicate this on the other side just as easily. See how that works, how that's working. Yeah, that's fine. Line them up a little bit better. Alright, I'll test fit this one more time. Okay, that's good. Where do we want to put glue? Looks like I want glue this area here. That kind of, I don't want it anywhere near that. On that end. I think I'm going to take that out so that there's no chance of that getting glued in by accident. And then, let's see, this edge right here, I'm going to glue that. I don't want that to touch this. This is where I need the precision. You know what? This is also where I can do double up. Don't use this as often. Get that off. I can do the plastic glue in these areas. And that should give me a little more hold with not the danger of messing up this engine vent thing's ability to get you in first. Didn't even, there we go. Yeah, between the super and the plastic in this situation, this should work out. A lot of times, better get this on quick. A lot of times what I'll do in these where something's supposed to move, I just keep moving it. Even if a little super glue gets in there or something tries to stop it, you can break it, keep it breaking it. Oh yeah, this just works. I don't even see any glue up there. And then, yeah, if you wanted to, if you could just took that out for some reason, you could just snap that in. It works. And this is probably, yeah, I think this is will be a lot easier to get out. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, it's easier. There we go. Oh, there, I got it. So yeah, I got that out. That's cool. So there's one wing down. Oh, little nubbin. Once again, I thought I had it, but I didn't. So I got one wing down. This is this side, right? How does this work? No? Like this? I don't know how this goes at all. If I'm missing something. Like, oh, like that. There it goes. Oh, look. That's how it goes in there. Have to make sure this right here goes together right. Something's preventing that. Some nubbins here and on the base, I think, just need to be scraped down. Not quite as smooth as they could be. Get them right here. There's one. Oh yeah, that's a big one right there. Well, I guess I wasn't thinking about that would be an area I need to attach something. I'm thinking that was going to get covered up earlier. Guess that's why I didn't really shave that down as well as I could have earlier. Now let's test it again. Like upside down goes. Oh, good. This front part is not doing like I want it to do. Not 100%. Sure what's keeping it from being 100%. Might be this glue. Looks like some glue leaked out over here. Yep, I think some glue leaked out. It's causing it to bubble up. Yep, look at that. Oh, there's a big old chunk of glue right there. Well, so much for doing that. Should have done that better. Says you're one step and the next step messes you up, right? Alright, I'm going to clean this up and get the other wing to the part that needs to be, and I'll be right back with you guys. Back, got the other wing assembled and ready to go. I'm leaving these pieces out for now. Don't want them to be glued in there permanently, so I think I might need to take this one out too while everything kind of chills out. You think? Let me see if I can get it out. Ooh, it's stuck in there good. That's tight. This may just be what they call a permanent magnet job here. But it'll give the area for the super glue to vent out, so less issues with that, right? There we go. That'll stick into that magnet on the base of the flyer stand there, all the little pieces. Alright, so next is the wings. Both sides of the glue kind of came out here, or I overdid the glue and glued down. See the little nubbin still there. And just kind of... Alright, so this goes on this side. And then this one will go on this side. Oh, it look nice. Be pretty cool just like this, though. But some people would complain about it being small and boxy. So it seems, let's get a look here. It seems if I just go along all these little areas right here, that'll take care of the glue requirements. So this will be the last opportunity to get inside and do something. Pretty sure I don't have to. I mean, I was thinking of doing some work that might require that, but decided not to. One, time constraints, because this really hopefully should be done, completely done and ready to go. Look at that little piece of plastic sticking out right here that I missed. It's gonna keep everything from lining up the way it should. Okay, let's try it again. There it goes. Now it's going together right. But I really need to get this ready for the tabletop tournament at the end of the month, or near the end of the month. And I would like this, I think I would like this to be part of the force that comes. I think this will add some versatility. I've already been experimenting with lists, so I must have pushed a button on the computer here. That's why I usually turn the power off to the wireless keyboard there, so I don't bump that. But I think this will add some versatility to the force. Went through some lists, and now I think it's just refinement. Refinement and wishing upon wishing that I had more drop pods. I have one that I need to paint, so that needs to get painted, that's for sure. And one that is painted, but it's painted for my Crimson Axis, but I could bring it because it's got the colors, it's painted. So that's not going to be an issue. To say they borrowed it. Let me see this again. It's looking better. Looking better. Got about halfway done. So that's that. When next I come back, I guess we're going to be working on these doors. And I thought these doors, wow. I didn't even look at that. I didn't even realize that when I was looking at it. But the doors are just plates. Sadness. But when next we come back, I'll just check that out. You know something I did want to check out real quick? Let me dig through some boxes and I'll come back right to you. Alright, I'm back. Found the box I was looking for. I think some people were interested in knowing, and I was interested in knowing, if the front door was, how does it compare to a Rhino door? And it looks to be bigger. Looking at it, yeah, it's bigger, but take some shaving to get it in there. Yeah, I think you would shave quite a bit to get it into position. Where's the oh, here's this outside, this is outside. I mean, yeah, it just wouldn't look right in there. So if that was something you were thinking about, you might be able to do that. You'd have to trim off this thing right here, and that might fit flatter, and you'd have to cut these off right there, those little things, lights, and maybe reposition them somewhere. But overall, yeah, little green stuff and stuff, you could get it to fit and make it look super cool. If that was something you were thinking about doing. Alright, so let me put this back. Let me do the box. There it is. So when next I come back with you guys, we will be working on those door sections. Looks like the cockpit section, and then the rear tail fin section will be something to come in the future to get this done and ready, and then start painting it. Hopefully I have enough black paint. This is, between this and the drop pod, that's going to take some painting to get just the black base coat. Whew. Gonna be a lot of painting to get all that on there, and then we'll adjust from there. So, all right, if you guys like this video, thumbs it up and comment in the comment section. I answer those as soon as I can, and subscribe to the video or this channel if you're not already. Share the videos around. Always helpful, always helpful. And I will talk to you later when we come back with a Corvus Blackstar. Talk to you later.